It's well played, Bruno, with a busy schedule, the injury list mounting. How good a team performance was that?
Obviously, it was really good. We knew that it's really tough to play here at the City Ground. With a team that plays really good football, really dangerous on a counter-attacker, and we had to be careful about that. I think we dealt really well with that. Don't give many chances to them, so we take the 3 points and the good win.
Diogo, the manager beforehand said, "Look, no excuses. The injuries don't matter." How important was that mentality to clear your head of who wasn't there and focus on who was?
Inside the dressing room, I think we were calm. We knew through this season that we're not only just 11 players. We've shown this in the past this season. So today was one more game. Players get injured. This is football, but everybody was ready, and I think today we showed that we are a proper squad, and we are very happy with the game.
Yeah, in fact, one player got injured about 20 minutes before kickoff. How much did that change your day? Sabitzer dropping out and Eriksson coming in.
No, obviously it's really bad news for us.
Change of position for you though?
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. The most important thing is whoever replaced him did a really good job. That was Christian after Fred had his chance, and he came on with a great mentality. As Diogo said, we are not only 11 players, so everyone has to be ready. These kind of things can happen. Obviously, I think we are one of the teams that the subs had more impact in games, if not the one with most impact, with goals or assists, or even during the game giving some fresh legs to the team. So I think everyone was ready, and we dealt really well with the situation.
You were a massive influence on that match. The only thing you probably can't believe is you didn't score, especially with that one second half that rebounded off the crossbar and the keeper got a touch.
Yeah, I just said to Keller that today he only saved mine in the first half, one with a little deflection, and the second half that one an amazing save, another one close from the post. I miss a great opportunity with the header.
Yeah, first half. Yeah.
The result is the most important for me. I want to get points because we want to be in the Champions League next season. We want to be in the top 4 this season, obviously, and I want to get my goals. But first, the team comes always first.
Of course. So you didn't quite get your goal, but this man did. First Premier League goal, Diogo. What did it mean? From the celebrations, it looked like quite a lot.
No, it was special. I mean, the moment that the goal was important as well. I think with the 2-0, we're a little bit more comfortable in the game. They were creating some chances, especially from corners. That in Premier League is always dangerous when you're only 1-0 up. So the moment was good. It's always special to score for this club, and more happy with the result.
You look like you had a celebration ready. You and Anthony, the handshake thing.
Yes, it's our little thing. I mean, he did a fantastic game as well. I think his rewards are coming now from all the effort that he's been doing all the season. And as a team, if we progress together, I think the individuals will come after.
Okay, so last job for you, player of the match, my friend Bruno Fernandes.
One more.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, those celebrations have come a long way since Cole and York, eh? More rehearsed.
They certainly have.
Yeah.
They're
not as frequent, I must point out. So he hasn't had a lot of practice like you in rehearsals. When your right back is being asked to play left back, it's your first Premier League goal in your 100th game. You know it's a good day.
Most definitely. Most definitely. I mean, you can see he's absolutely buzzing there as well. Finally to score for Manchester United, the 100th game. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nice finish as well, wasn't it?
It was a really good finish. Good work by Anthony. 2-touch finish. Obviously, he's been watching the centre forwards finish off in training. So, yeah, and I think his run as well. His runs come really, really late, especially for a fullback to make that kind of run. You won't see it very often, but he's come really late and he's finished it off really, really well.
And a very first Premier League assist for Anthony, Michael.
Which is amazing, isn't it? Yeah, we were just looking at the stats. Also, this is a great run. We're talking about good runs. Weghorst creates an awful lot of space. Yes, he wants the ball, but they used him as a dummy run. And look at the space he creates there for Anthony, just to slip a ball through to Dallo, and it's a nice little finish, absolutely. But Weghorst plays a massive part in that, making an unselfish run.
I think it's a good job he didn't pass it there. No, seriously, he's offside.
Yeah. He would have been eventually, yeah. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with the decoy run, Cole.
No, far from it. I mean, it's a fantastic run, as a centre forward should make, but I mean, he's come so late now. You know, by the time he gets there, the defender's actually given up on it, so he's finished it well.
All round today, how influential was Bruno Fernandes in that game?
He was brilliant, you know, and as he said, he had so many chances as well, so many efforts on goal. But to have your position changed just before the game, and for him to slot in and have a performance like that is brilliant. He was so unlucky not to score. Navas was really on him.
I was going to say, he's got 3 Champions League medals for a reason.
Exactly, you know, and that save there was a little deflection. The one onto the bar was brilliant.
Is this the best, David?
It certainly is, yeah. You know, because when I first saw that, I wasn't too sure whereabouts it hit on the crossbar. But when you see it from behind there, it's a real special save. Top hand, yeah, great save.
Yeah, and especially his performance was especially made good because, as we know, and as we touched on, you know, an injury in the warm-up, and he's just palmed it off in many ways. But to play a different role in the team when you're preparing for a certain thing is great. You know, great mentality.
You're absolutely right. There was a change in the warm-up. That, of course, meant that Marcel Sabitzer didn't start and Christian Eriksen did, who's now going to join us live from the City Ground. Christian, thank you very much indeed. Your first Premier League start since January. Been through a lot of hard work to get back to that. How did it feel?
Yeah, no, it was nice to be back. Obviously not the normal routine of getting someone injured in the Marcel injured and then coming on instead of him, which was sad. But yeah, no, I'm happy to be back, definitely.
What's the script there then? When did you know? Because obviously you're preparing to be a substitute.
Yeah, no, they were doing some finishing in the end, and then I heard Wout told me that Marcel went inside. It doesn't look like he's coming back out, and then yeah, you start thinking who's going to put on, me or Fred or Pele or whoever. So I really started making my ready there.
And what's that like? Because obviously it is different preparing when you know you're playing for what, sometimes 24 hours.
Yeah, no, I prepare normally for a game, even if I'm a sub. I still want to be involved and I need to be ready. And yeah, in the end, like you said, I've been out for a while, so for me just to get some minutes and be back like this was perfect.
Christian, it's Michael Owen, well done, and it's great to see you back as well playing today. You've been out obviously for prolonged periods of time, but now you come back into a team that's actually challenging on all fronts. This could be a special season, actually, probably, you know, against all expectations beforehand.
Yeah, no, I think, like you said, it's like I told my teammates when I got injured, just keep winning games, then that'll be enough for me in the end to catch up. And yeah, they have. I mean, we haven't lost that many games. We already have a trophy already, and yeah, like you said, we are fighting for everything. We know it's going to be tight, but we're in a good position for anything. And yeah, it's fun. It's fun to play football when it's fun.
Hi, Christian, Andy Cole.
Hi.
Hi, okay. I'm kind of like in awe of you. I'm not going to lie, because the way you've come back to play football at obviously this level again, mentality-wise, you show absolutely everything. For you personally, how have you done it?
What do you mean, like injury-wise or before that?
Both, because I'm watching you play today. Obviously, I watch you play at Old Trafford, being away and watch you as well. I mean, the way you strut around the park is fantastic to see that you can sustain the levels that you did, obviously, by your illness and what happened then. But now it's just fantastic to see you out there.
No, that's also how it feels. I mean, I'm one of the few that's very happy to be back and be here. In general, how crazy that sounds. But no, I just enjoy playing football, and obviously, when you're winning games, it's a lot more fun to be involved. But no, I'm in a good place. It was a bad time with the injury. Being away for 2 months was tough, but now I'm just happy to be the footballer, to be back.
And people call it the business end of the season. This month's crazy, isn't it? This was the first of 7 games in 22 games. But that's what you want as a Manchester United player, isn't it? Yeah,
no, I mean, it comes if you keep winning games. Like I said, we're in on all fronts. So yeah, there's more games coming, and at least when we continue winning, there'll be more and more. So it's really up to ourselves to put ourselves in playing as much games as possible, because then we know we're on a good run.
Really well done today. Appreciate you joining us.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Christian Eriksen live from the City Ground. What an answer he gave to your question there. Because you said that to us a few times, considering where he's been to be playing for Manchester United now. I
just think he's absolutely unbelievable. You see him today, he was out for another 2 months. Obviously, with the injury he's had, but you watch him today, you can see his quality. I mean, he gets on the ball, he produces passes, keeps things moving, keeps things, as we would say, keeps things sticking over. But his quality shows straight away. But to know that you've been out of the game for so long, come back, play the way you played, and you missed another 2 months by injury, and play the way you played today, I just think it's absolutely fantastic.
When you were missing for a small period of time, I'm not sure, you didn't really have any bad injuries in your career, but did you feel like you needed a bit of time? I hated coming back from it.
Yeah.
I was awful for like 2, 3, 4 games coming back from it. I struggled to find my touch again, whereas he just comes back today and looks like he's never been away. How did you feel coming back from injury?
I always felt coming back from injury, I think it's one of the most difficult things you can do, because you're in form, you get injured, you're possibly going to miss a couple of months, then you think to yourself, right, I'll need about 2, 3 games. Because the first thing, when you start playing after an injury, you start running around, your chest starts burning for fun. And it's crazy, because you know you're fit, but you're not match fit. And he looked match fit today. I just think he's absolutely fantastic.
And particularly, David, like I was asking him, I mean, most of the time they know 12, 24 hours in advance. He knew 20 minutes in advance.
Yeah, exactly. And to put that performance in was brilliant. Like the guy said, though, whenever you see him play, he never looks like he's been out. The quality of him just shines through all the time. And long may that continue. And like what Michael said, Man United are on to good things. Like doing it like quietly as well. When you think of how this season started, and it seems like ages ago since the Ronaldo saga. To where they are now and what they can achieve. Shows that there's something special going on.
And today they had 10 players unavailable at kickoff.
Yeah, I think for me personally, you look at that as a positive. The manager touched on it, no excuses, and the players didn't make any. They've gone out there, they've won, very, very comfortable in the end. We can always turn around and say, he's only Nottingham Forest. It makes no difference. The one away,